Evening, YouTube. Hello, lovely view of cat for you guys tonight. Say hello, say who you are. I can see one person's there. Great, say who you are. Yeah, two on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have a chat about all our ideas and thoughts in a minute and what where we go with it. We'll just give people a few more minutes. Sorry? Yeah, no, right? Yeah. So, right, who needs to prepare for a wedding? You just turn up right and it's all sorted. Yeah. It's a good-looking girl. Then just marry her. Yeah, well, that was my plan.
Pick a girl, there you go.
I can't remember. I was too drunk on the morning. Hang on. I was told I wasn't going anywhere near the arrangements for the wedding, so.
Next lot in. One person on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Say who you are. Then we can chat. Hopefully, you can get on. Can you hear us?
Have you switched the microphone?
Yeah, microphone's on. Evening, Terry. Hello. 12, 13 of us now. It's pretty good. Going well. Well, no, it's not 13 then, is it? Because Dave, you make 14.
That's my age.
Up 2 on YouTube now. Yeah. Yeah, get your music. Right, so yeah, so we've had the announcements. Like you're saying, another month before we can meet in person. So we've done it for this long, guys. We can do it for another 2 sessions, can't we? We can survive that. Thank you to all those of you who filled out the survey. We had 34 responses, which was amazing. Really good. 34 responses in less than a week, which is brilliant. And there's only 2 or 3 of those were duplicates, so that was good. 28 people said they're coming back, definitely. 3 said maybe, 3 said no, so that's fantastic. Really, really pleased about it, really encouraging. I hope by us carrying on through lockdown online has helped with that as well. So the reason I keep looking over my shoulders is because I'm looking at YouTube, because I just don't want them to feel not involved. Yeah, so I thought that's great news. So thank you very much to all of you who replied to that. I think you should have all then got another email from us with your invite. Sorry we couldn't give those to you personally, but if you could, if you haven't already replied, please let us know. It'd be really useful if you could tell us before the end of the week. It'd be great. What's that? Doors with up to 30 members under.
I never replied with.
Let's make it easy.
Okay, we'll have a look. Yeah, did you get?
Probably, but I'm terrible. I never look at emails.
Okay. So.
I will be back. I will be back.
Brilliant. I am very pleased to hear that. So we'll add Rita to the list. If you look on the on your email, Rita, you'll find an invite to our wedding.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think as Annie just joined us. Yeah, just coming down. And Heather, oh hello, Heather. You snuck in there. Didn't come up on our screen. Are you all right?
I snuck under the line.
Yes, very good, very clever. Well done. Isabel's on YouTube. Hello, Isabel. How you doing?
It's obviously busy. Otherwise, she would be on.
Yeah, Kim sent a message, didn't she, saying that she was
Travelling home.
travelling home, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Heather, I was going to say, like, as you sneak anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I'm like a ninja. Yeah.
They're always there about 2 o'clock in the morning when they're taking your blood pressure when you're in the morning. That's just
I'm going to put this where it doesn't hurt. Yeah, that sort of thing.
hurts, yeah. And things like that. They've got this bloody great needle in their hand.
Yeah. I can try and get a larger one if you want.
To refrain from that one, I think. Right, I think I think Annie's trying to get on, so we'll just give her a minute. Susan usually comes in as well, doesn't she? So we'll just give them another minute or two, if that's right with everyone. That's Pat.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, Pat. Yeah.
Right. I'm just trying to think how we can bring you, Isabel, a bit closer to us. I don't know whether. Let's try. Oh, great close up in my head there. Sorry about that. Is that any better? Probably not. There, you can see everyone on YouTube now. There, that's the best I can do. Annie back. Yeah, there we go.
I've got your bookie bank, by the way, but you're going to have to come soon because it might go off by
Indeed, yeah. You might have to eat it then for me. I'll let you eat it for me.
I think I've experimented with all the pieces so far, so
We can't do that.
No.
And Molly says you had a really good day, that you made a lot of money.
yeah, over 650 pounds in the end.
Wow.
Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, well done.
Finally returned all the stuff this afternoon. Got the garden back to rights. Just in time for it to rain tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it means we'll have to go up the hose pipe. Yeah, ours is too, isn't it? It's literally, yeah. Got one at the front, one at the back, and they're just because they're both empty now. Yeah. Evening, Annie. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late, and also sorry for the non-start on the desktop.
It's all
Roger
right.
tells me it's something I'm doing wrong, but here I am on the iPad, so I'm here now.
Well done. Great news. Good. So for those who just joined, what we said obviously that the announcement today has pushed everything back. So we will continue to meet online, but it's only another 2 sessions online. So we've got this far so far, so we can carry on. I think just with those will be all right. Thank you to all those who filled out the survey, which I think is everyone here. For those who just joined, we had 34 responses with a couple of duplicates. 28 people with a resounding yes coming back, which is fantastic. 3 no's and 3 maybes, but I think some of those are duplicates. So yeah, that's great. So we're ready to go as and when the time comes.
Yep.
I don't know when the first one will be now, because 19th of July, a quiet week.
It's going to be, Chris, whether it is or not.
You make a great point. Yeah, so in fact, yeah, because I would have finished school by then, so it would be much easier for me to pull stuff together and to be able to be a little bit more organised. So yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Sorry, Chris. That came out. I tried to stop it, but it came out.
The vote of confidence we had there is very much encouraging. Thank you so much for that.
Organised and teacher are up to things that go together.
I can't believe it. Look.
Out of professional life, maybe.
Yeah. Saying I'm not organised. Yeah, because obviously I have a very organised list of what we're going to do tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Highly.
Yes.
Much as me.
Highly. Yes. Good. Right. Okay. So that's everyone up to date. I think. We'll just have a bit of a sing. Nothing kind of hard work. And a few warm ups, maybe a few requests of the sort of thing you want to do. So have a think. If I can find it in my bag quick enough, we'll do it. Does that sound all right? Well, yeah, I would agree, but this pushback has now questioned what we're going to do, whether we can bring. Yeah, we could do that. Which ones did we say? Sorry, we could do the new. Yeah, I haven't shared it with them though. Sorry, quick planning meeting. Yeah, we could do that next week, couldn't we?
Okay.
Should we tell them what we're going to do?
Yes.
Go on.
Well, we don't know what we're going to do.
Well, we know what the last one's going to be. Should we tell them that?
What the most important one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Here
Sorry.
we are.
Yeah. So, one of the songs that we would definitely like you guys, well, us as well, to sing is "1,000 Years." Whether that is or isn't in parts, we're not sure.
Probably just be unison.
Probably going to be in unison because we all know that in unison, or most people do. And we hope that you guys would sing that, and it would be our first dance.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Thanks, Sam.
It's on YouTube. It is on YouTube. When we did it at the
Okay, so
Christian celebration thing.
yeah,
Yeah, we've done it a few times, haven't we?
You could always have that in the background, and it to add to it. Yeah.
Sing along to ourselves.
Yeah. So
You're gonna have to put it all on tape, Chris.
well, we'll
On tape.
tape cassette.
It's already on. Yeah.
Well, we'll bring the keyboards and I'll put it on that so that can play. So yeah, we'll have a look at 1,000 Years tonight then.
Yeah.
The other one that should I say about that?
Yeah.
Do you remember, for those who went to America or those who were part of the rehearsals, there was a Defying Gravity, which we did,
Yes.
which was arranged by Deke. We really want to do that. I've rearranged his arrangement into 3 parts now.
Because his was crazy high as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it? And it was all females, all lots of soprano parts, wasn't it?
So
And there's so many sopranos in our group now. As you can see, they're nearly all blooming old.
Oh dear.
So I've rearranged that into SAB, our normal arrangement. So perhaps what I'll do is I'll email that around next time, and we'll start picking that apart and having a go at that and beginning to learn the parts, which will be useful. Though we had a go at Life's a Happy Song, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I forgot
So
about
we're going to have another go at that tonight. And then the question will then become what we can do in the time that we have. We've got June weekly rehearsals booked, haven't we? So we can do that. If it gets to the point, maybe we can do a couple in a week if time's restricted even further. So we'll figure something out, and it's going to have to be fairly last minute because we're not going to know until restrictions change. Does that sound all right with everyone? Yeah. And if need be, we just sing in unison, and it'll be fine because it is more. It's more about you guys being there and
Being
singing
part
and
of
being
it,
part of it,
yeah.
rather than it being a massive concert performance.
Yeah, but you would like us to sound all right, though.
Oh, I'd love that. Me too. I'd love that. And we're talking to Molly yesterday, and came up with the idea. Wasn't sorry, Molly. It was Darlene and Terry. I think. Yeah. We're talking about if we broadcast the rehearsals on YouTube, YouTube will record it for us so that you can go back over the rehearsals, and you can hear your parts and learn them that way. So YouTube's recording at the moment. It crashed last time, so hopefully it'll work this time. But we'll do that. So there's always a recording of the rehearsal. You can go back over it, and when we start learning stuff for the wedding, then you've got instant replay and to go back over rehearsals. All right.
Chris,
Yeah, Terry.
what dance is 1,000 years?
I think it's a waltz. It's a waltz.
A waltz.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Terry, if you'd like to give us a few lessons, that would also.
Yeah. Because we
That's why I was asking you, yeah?
Because we did have some lessons, didn't we? And we got it,
Yeah,
but I
we
can't
didn't.
remember much of it. So
I wouldn't say we got it well.
yeah, and nerve-wracking thing is that 2 of the people I've invited from work are dance teachers, so they're going to be sat there with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I might ask them if they can help us. It might be a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Chris, I think Pat's got a question.
Song I haven't got, unfortunately. So could you email the word so that I can download?
Yes, of course. Of course. Let me write myself a reminder.
Where are your post-it notes have gone?
Yeah, someone stole my post-it notes, right?
Why me? Rude.
You on that show?
Yeah,
that's
it's definitely
it.
the
It's that
cat.
show. Yeah.
What are you done with them?
They're here. God.
Oh, hidden behind all your stuff.
What do you mean? Have you got a pencil? Okay. Right, so we've got a bit of a playlist as well. Right, okay, guys. Let's have a warm up. I've got a new one for you. So have you got a pen and paper or something you can write down? Yeah. That's a very enthusiastic yes. Okay.
Oh wait, I found a pen.
Right, okay. Here's your words. I sat next to the Duchess of Tea. Do you want a pencil? I sat next to the Duchess of Tea. It was
Twice.
no, just once, just once. It was just as I feared it would be. It was just as I feared it would be.
Next to the Duchess of
Tea.
Tea.
Yeah, TEA. Yeah, like.
Not coffee.
Ah, Sam's
Doesn't
typing it
rhyme
in
with
as well.
B, does it?
Thanks, Sam. Yes,
That's
I sat next to the Duchess at tea. Sorry, not off tea, at tea. Sorry. That makes more sense.
You said it like 3 times.
It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal. I'll say that again. Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal. Her rumblings abdominals were simply phenomenal.
Is there an S on the end of abdominals? Because you said it too.
Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal. And everyone thought it was me.
Of course they did.
Thanks, Sam, for typing that, even though I got it wrong. So it is. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me.
Boom, boom.
Rumblings abdominals.
Put abominable.
Abominable.
Simply abominable.
Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal.
So the S is on rumbling and not on abdominal.
That's it, yeah. Hi, Susan.
Yeah.
And Peter's just coming in to join us. Okay, so Sam's just typed in the words. Have a listen to the tune. Did you get that on YouTube all right? Yep. So just have to raise my chair up a bit so I can play. So have a listen. Sounds like this. No, it's just a silly warm up. Do it once more. Have a listen. So. So I'll sing you a little bit, you sing it back. Just a silly thing to warm up, and then we'll get on with some other proper stuff. So it goes, I sat next to the... Sorry? Yep, done the mute, yep. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. Ready? One more listen. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. 1 more, 2, 3, 4. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. Gotta go up there or stay down there. It was just as I feared it would be. Or up there. It was just as I feared it would be. Probably easier to go up. So have another listen. It was just as I feared it would be. Your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was just as I feared it would be. Put the two together. So it goes. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Your turn. 2, 3, 4. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Have a listen, I'm going to do it slowly. Her rumblings up, sorry, her rumblings up. Yeah, I'll play with that. Her rumblings abdominal were simply phenomenal. Her rumblings abdominals were simply phenomenal. Your turn, 2, 3, 4. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal. One more. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. Last bit. And everyone thought it was me. All the way through. 2, 3, 4. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I thought it would be. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. Got it? Yeah, one more try. Here we go. 1, 2. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I thought it would be. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. There, let's do it a couple of times now. Ready? Got it, YouTube. Oh, we've got a few. Thanks, Sam, for on YouTube as well. Here we go. Ready? I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumbling abdominal was simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. There we go. Let's put it up a key. Here we go. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. Again. Yeah. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumbling abdominal was simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. One more, maybe 2 more. Yeah. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. One more. Get quicker. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumbling abdominal was simply phenomenal. Everyone thought it was me. Did you get it? Oh, we've got some issues going on.
That's right.
Sorted. All right. Okay, let's go back to the original. Quick, ready? 1, 2, here we go. I sat next to the Duchess at tea. It was just as I feared it would be. Her rumbling abdominals were simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me. Got it? Yeah, there we go. Well done. One more to warm up. Let's do. There's my book. There's my book. Let's do. We can add that one to our repertoire now, can't we? Lucy, okay, Lucy the llama swallowed the pajamas. Oh. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, but she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Ready? So it goes. Lucy the llama swallowed a. Right, sorry. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, but it didn't turn blah 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 blah. Oh dear.
That was good.
Yeah. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, but she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Right, now we've remembered it. Oh, I've remembered it. Let's try again, ready? Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she swallowed it first, so it didn't really harm her. We're taking pajamas now, isn't he? Here we go. And Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. One more. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Lucy the llama swallowed a banana, she peeled it first, so it didn't really harm her. Good, well done, very good. Right, let's have a go at some music then. What are we doing? 1,000 Years. Right. See if you can find 1,000 Years, guys. I'm just going to have a rummage. Let's see if I can find it too. Bear with me one moment. Also try to find that. I'm sure it's right here somewhere. Remember me. Yes. I think Remember Me from Calico is probably not the best one.
No.
Right, everyone got it? Yeah. Let's just change the view so I can see the other lots. There you are. Ow. Okay, 1,000 Years. Right. Should we just go for it? Let's go for it. See what happens. Primarily, we're going to aim to sing this in unison. Real thanks, Sam. Great help. Let's sing it in unison. That's what we're aiming for. If we get little bits of harmony, if you can remember those little high bits later on, that'd be great. But let's just go for it, shall we? All right. So I'll just find it on here. T for 1,000. Where is it? Okay, I'll just put the light on.
Oh, that's better.
There we are. Okay, here we go. So remember, it's when the piano part changed, wasn't it? Ready? Here we go. Hearts beat fast, colours of it stops there, so we'll work on that with breath control. So when it changes, that's our clue. 2 bars, here it goes. 1 step closer off. There's some fiddly bits. Ready, we go. 1 step more. Go for the high note. And that's some kind of instrumental. There's some ooze here. There's some ooze that we've forgotten about. Or did we do the chorus again? Or we do the chorus, didn't we? Right, yeah, okay, so we repeated the chorus on the end, didn't we? So I totally forgot, yeah. We could even have a look for a backing track, potentially. We'll have to watch copyright, but, well, copyright's not the window, isn't it? Right, okay. So, what do you want me to go over on that? Do you want to just sing it through a few times, or the particular bits which are coming out thinking I can't remember that? YouTube, let me know as well. Anything for anyone? Go on, Mita first. Go on, Mita.
I can't remember when we go up and when we
Okay.
don't.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Work on that. Who was Molly? Was it you?
For us, I mean, we used to be able to do this, but this is very high now because we just have to sing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's not going to sound very good if we really can't pelt it.
Yeah.
It's
So.
very, very high notes for altos in there.
Well,
I found it a bit high as well.
So,
I did too.
so when we first meet, it will be we'll do lots of warm-ups, and we will start working on range and doing small things and gradually building our range. And I think once you get together and you've got each other supporting you, I think you'll find you can do a lot more than you can do at the moment, especially when you're sat down. So. Any,
regularly, the same thing regularly, just to build it up.
all right.
Well,
Yeah. I think what we could do is all the warm-ups. You know, the warm-ups that I do, and how we start and then we build it up. What I'll do when I get some time. Are we free? There's nothing this weekend, is there? I'll see if I can record a couple of YouTube videos where I do some warm-ups and some exercises, which you can then work through and play and sing along to. Just things like we're doing now. So I'll do a couple of them, so you can just get to them and do that. I think that might help. Would that be all right? Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do that.
It's not an easy song for all of us to be together because there isn't speed and a lot of stops and starts.
Yeah, that's it. So what we need to be really careful of now is that we stay positive over this. And I completely agree with everything you're saying, guys. And yeah, I'm on it. But let's also keep it positive, and that we've only said it the first time through for once, haven't we?
You can go and listen to this, can't you? So I think the more we listen to it, the more we get used to the timing of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always the same. Yeah, can't Freya sing it?
Yeah.
And put it on that we could all listen to it singing it.
Yeah, or I'll sing it. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the minute, guys, I've got
Sorry, Freya, sorry.
At the minute, I've got the worst hay fever, and I'm not even reaching the notes the men have got. I'm trying, but yeah, I'm going to be singing lower than Sam at this rate, I think. But maybe we could come up with something together.
Yeah,
at some
we'll
point.
leave that with us. I'll put the backing track up. I'll put some YouTube stuff together, which will help us. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We'll
All
come
right.
up with something.
I can't remember the first bit, Chris.
Right, let's go over it, guys. All right, so I'll play bits of it. It's been a while since I've looked at it as well, if I'm honest. So it starts. Let's look at the words and the rhythm. So it's heart, beats, fast, colours, and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid? So let's just talk through it, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hearts, beats, fast, colours, and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubts suddenly goes away somehow. Let's do that again, shall we? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Heart beats fast, colours and promises. That bit there. Let's just stop there. Promises. We don't want promises. We've got to get rid of the S straight away. Promise. So on that, if you've got the music, you'll see it split up prom, is, as. So when you get to the is bit, focus on the vowel. Always focus on the vowel sound. So the ear of is, not this. So promises. So it's at the end. All right. Let's go back to the beginning. 3, 3. Heart beats fast, colours and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Okay? I think you're probably going to lynch me for this, but it would be great if you could learn the words to this one, because then you get to watch us, or you get to watch me make a fool of myself.
You get to
dance
laugh
with
at
words.
us, basically.
Yeah, but I think it would be really nice if you guys could watch rather than be buried in music. So maybe that's one to go learn. Yeah. Now, by the way, we're keeping this secret, so only a few people know that you guys are going to sing 1,000 Years. Okay?
Yeah.
So not that you can see anyone who's going to.
Like, not our parents don't know, do they?
Yeah,
Or do
parents
they?
don't,
Oh, we
yeah,
did tell
yeah.
them. Yeah. All
Right.
we told them.
Okay. So with the word, yeah. Heart beats fast, colours and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Now, so we try to connect it all and make it smooth, except for the bits where there's those gaps, which was a totally useless sentence on my behalf, isn't it? But hopefully you get the gist of what I mean by that.
Was
So
that
we'll
a
do it
teacher
again.
sentence?
No, it wasn't a teacher sentence at all. No. So it's heart beats fast, colours and promises. How can I brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. So whenever you get a word which has consonants in it, lots of them, focus on the vowel. So doubt is another one.
Yeah.
How are all of my doubt, not all of my doubts, all of my doubt in the end. Yeah, got me to.
I just going to say, who sings it? Because I'll listen. I will.
Christina Perry.
Who?
Christina Perry.
All right.
Okay. Sometimes for you, you might be able to put. Yeah, we'll definitely put a pack of stuff together for each song. Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Yeah. We don't want to let you down.
Second
Oh,
verse.
you
You won't. Just having you guys there will make
Yeah.
it. Right, second verse. Let's do the same again. So, time stands still. So that's another one. That one's difficult. Time stands still. So the stands S and still need to be the same. I think. There's the rest there. Time stands still. So we're gonna. Sorry, ignore that. So we're
Very
gonna go.
soft S.
Time stands still. So that is really quiet. Time stands still. Get the idea? Right, let's try that. 1, 2. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every hour has come to this. Quite a lot to unpick on that one, I think. So all the at the end are really quiet. All right. So time stands still. Beauty in all she is. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna sound really weird now. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing. So that what is more what than what's. If that makes any sense. Way what's standing. You see, so you say the what and you put the emphasis on the standing. That's it, Peter. Yeah, that's it. What's standing in front of me? Then it's got to be every. So every 3 syllables. Every breath. Every not our. Not quite every has come to this. Okay, and by splitting up every, you'll get the rhythm right. Okay, so should we try that? There's our notes. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every hour has come to this. Okay, this. Get rid of the S really quick. Okay, let's do that once more, then we'll look at the harmony in that little bit. So, time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. Breath, the air of breath, which has the fall on it. All right. Right. Harmony kicks in there if you want to do it. We're gonna pick it up. Wayward standing in front of me, front of me. It's as simple as that, which sounds really nice. But watching what's front of me, all of my breath, every eye stand with
I
you.
think you mixed it.
No, I think it was
All
right.
of my breath.
Oh, every
Oh,
breath.
right. I was trying to figure out where you were.
Every breath. And then, so first time, after the first verse, we get one, one, all down there, one step closer. Second time, we can have that one step closer, or we can have one step closer. So we get one step closer. So the sopranos would do the one step closer, and the altos one step closer. Just those little bits will be enough for harmony. All right, let's try verse 1 up to that point. Everyone all right so far? Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, any questions?
I was going to say, I think it was a bit more hit and miss rather than sopranos and altos doing specific parts. I think it was whoever fancied it.
Yeah. We'll just need to make sure there's a balance in there, but we can do that when we come together. Right, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You've got to really feel that beat, haven't you? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Colours and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid? 2, 4. 1, watching you stand alone. All of my day suddenly goes away. Stay low. 1 step closer. Yeah, it's really important. We've got to keep that beat going. Try not to push it and come too soon, or then panic and go too slow. It's getting that balance, right? Should we do that once more? Yeah. Let's just fast forward that bit. Come on. Right, here we go. I'll skip the intro next time. 1, 2, 3. Heart beats fast. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Sorry, my fault. All right. Does that feel a little more comfortable? Yeah. Ish. Yeah. Okay.
Chris, just quickly, that first one step closer, is that all in unison, or did you want that in harmonies? Or...
Unison first time. First time, everything in unison, because we want to save the big guns for later on. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Next one then. 3 time. Right, here we go. I'm just gonna get rid of the intro. You're gonna get about 2 bars in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Time stands still. Is I will be brave. How can I let everything take 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. where the first bit of harmony comes in, isn't it? So we've got previously, so bird watching you, so bird watching you stand alone. Forgot the word, sorry.
Beautiful she
yeah.
is as well, isn't it?
What's that?
Molly, didn't we do it on Beauty and All She Is as well?
Oh,
Yes, I think we did. And I've got it written down for that chorus as an alto part. So we
Yeah.
used it as an alto part.
I think it was us freestyling a bit there,
Yeah,
wasn't
I think
it?
it-
And then we adopted that as our part.
So it wasn't sopranos, it was just the alto.
It was the altos doing it, yeah.
It
Um,
went up.
for now,
No, it doesn't. It goes down.
in the music, it only happens in the second bit. So, so what's standing in front of me? That's the only bit.
I didn't do it on she.
No, I think you
Oh.
guys crept that one in.
No, I've got it just down as standing in front of me.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the chorus, we do the chorus differently. I have died every day. It's more or less on one note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
For it as well.
when before though I was on about when we didn't actually specifically do it in parts, when we just did it in unison and we just did our own bits. That's when we did that.
Yeah.
It was only in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So that let's just keep going. So I'll leave you guys to work out. This is all on YouTube as well. Even though you're going to get a lovely view of my back, you can go and go through it. So for the benefit of YouTube and for obviously Isabel who's there, we've got option 1 is birds watching you stand. Sorry. Oh, was standing in front of me. Is option 1. Option 2. What's standing in front of me? Option 2. What's standing in front of me? It's a D major chord, da ba ba, which gives us what's standing in front of me, or what's standing in front of me. Give you 2 parts there, okay? So you choose for the moment. Then when we get that like pre-chorus, one step closer, option 1, or one step closer, which gives us one step closer, or if I can say it, one step closer. So you can pick which bit fits you, right? Okay, so let's we've got verse 1 and 2 done. Chorus. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. It's these last bits. Dum bum bum. Da 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 ba 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 bum. That note, if we shorten that last note, you'll go out of time. Ba ba bum ba ba bum. We got da ba bum ba ba bum. It loses the tempo. Da ba bum ba da dum da 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 dum. All right. So I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. You remember that? 1,000. Got to feel the beat of the next part. 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Yeah? Yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we try it? Let's pick it up from one step closer. Okay, whichever one you want to do for the moment. Find a bar number. So this is going to be from come to this. In fact, let's go back a little bit further. So this is every has. Ready, and here's your note. Every has come to this one step. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It goes back to the beginning. So let's do that a little bit again. You guys, I'm just conscious of time. You guys all right if we just run over for a few minutes? Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. So same place. Suddenly, just here, straight in. There's your note. Suddenly, sorry. This 1, 2, 3. One step. 1, 2, 3. I have let's do the second verse. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Time stands still. What the words are. Suddenly there has come to be sorry. One step more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have died every day waiting for you. Now you don't be afraid. Oh, and it goes straight in. And all along I can I would find you. Same place I'll love you for 1,000. Keep it going. I think I have no breath. We'll agree on something as to how long we hold that for. Let's finish the song first, right? So it's going to change. Comes down in scale. 2 bars to change. 1, 2, we go. 1 step close. Big breath, this is it. 1 step close. That's where we're going to smash it. I have died everything. Repeat. And more. Right, how was that? Was that helpful? Yeah? YouTube? Yeah? Okay, so let's.
Do you think you'd be better deciding who goes up and who doesn't?
Yes, I do, but I don't think we can do that until we meet her because I think
All right.
we need to have a listen to it and we need to work the balance out. I think if we try and decide that now, we'd end up changing it. So I think it's safer. We just say just learn it at the moment. I'm just bringing my
And
chair
if
down.
we're all together, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we're together.
I think if you stop him doing it, you're going to have rebellion.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not. We will be flexible. It's just as long as the two parts are represented.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care who does what.
It doesn't matter, does
No,
it? No.
because
Balance, a balance.
we're effectively we're going to sing it in unison across all three parts, and
Yeah.
there's one bit where it splits into two notes. So take your pick. Is as simple as that, and it will be effective that way.
We've always done it really naturally, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not really worried about the parts. I think
Yeah.
that was the part of the appeal of it.
And the one thing we're aiming for is that little bit there where it goes high. We just want the power behind that. But I don't want you to panic over that bit. But
No.
yeah.
No. Right.
All right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Um,
There are some of us, you haven't tell us to shut up. Don't do too loud. Don't know who that'd be, do you, Mark?
so I think what we'll do then is just looking at trying to involve YouTube as well. Let's do one piece each rehearsal. We'll have a chat about what they're going to be, so that by the time we meet together, we've learned, at least we can note bash in these sessions, can't we? So when we bring it
Yeah.
together, we can then work on pulling it together, building range and confidence, rather than having to do all the note bashing, which you can quite easily do yourself at home. All right. So this whole rehearsal, as long as it saves, and I think it will do, this whole rehearsal is on YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch it. Just find the bit where we actually start, and go over your parts. Apologies if my back's turned to you, but it's probably the best. You don't want to see my face, really, do you? So all good. Yeah. So next week, or next 2 weeks' time, I'll make sure I email you in advance, so you know what to have. Probably we might have a look at the Divine Gravity one. Yeah. All right.
Do you think we've got enough time to learn that then, Divine Gravity?
We'll see. We'll see. It's one that we'd quite like to do.
But you still want to do it every other week, yeah?
For now,
we're back to it,
yeah, I think so. If we feel otherwise, we'll let you know. But I think with pressures of work and stuff at the moment, it will be it's just a little bit easier to keep it fortnightly for the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
But Chris, if you could just do a couple of those pieces this weekend,
Yeah.
Yeah.
rehearsal pieces, that would be good.
Yeah. So if I'll do some. Yeah, we'll do some warm-ups so that we're starting low key and build it up. I'll have a look for some range building stuff as well. And I'll do I'll just basically I'll record all those Gareth Malone things that we had we used, and yeah, I'll try and do 2 or 3 of them, because I'll just do it straight into YouTube like this, so it'll be rough and ready, but at least you'll have something.
Probably still pick the gas things up.
Yeah, absolutely. That I'm going there. If you join the Great Friends of Great British, what's the Bake Off,
Home chorus.
Home Chorus, or whatever it's called, there's a file on there which lists all the warm-ups and everything on the date he did it and what he did. So
So you might let me follow.
yeah, so going to join in with him will be great, and then I'll do some as well. Yeah. All right, everyone.
Great, yeah.
Brilliant.
So what was that other one we were going to do?
Say again.
The other one you said that we might sing, I'll look it up.
Life's a happy song.
Life's a Happy Song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's from the Muppets movie.
Who else needs it other than Pat?
Right,
Just
I'll just send it all out. I'll put together a. What
Make
the thing is, at the moment we're not entirely sure. We haven't planned the exact pieces yet
No.
because we didn't know what's going to happen. So we'll start putting stuff together and send it to you, because I know you guys want
It's
it
going to
and
be
we
partly
do.
about what works when we get together, isn't
So
it?
yeah. All right.
That's a happy song will be on YouTube from when the choir did it, I presume.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
So that's a good one to look at, because it's obviously the same arrangement and everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perhaps, yeah, we'll start gathering stuff, and we'll put it all somewhere accessible for you. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. If you haven't let us know about the wedding invite, please do so. It'd be really helpful if you could tell us by the end of the week. Yeah, there is going to be a bus. In fact, the bus apparently has been booked, provisionally booked, and the deposit's been paid. Christine and Roger are sorting that with Gladys from Newts helping. I think it's going to stop in Raunds, and maybe I think there might be a possibility of an additional stop in Higham if that would help, or either do Higham or Rushton, something like that. So that'll bring you all across and bring you back as well. And we've got some friends who are going to hitch a ride on there as well, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who do we owe the deposit to then, Chris?
It will. I think Christine and Roger and Gladys will sort that out. So as soon as we've got all your replies, we'll then send something out so that they can start. We're going to let them organise that bit mostly once we've got that list. So that's why it's really important just to let us know.
So is the reply on email then?
Yeah, email, text, whatever. Just
anything you like.
yes, okay, and dietary requirements would be very useful as well, just so we can pass those back to the venue.
Okay.
Didn't say large portions.
Large portions.
I think there'll be plenty of food,
Yeah,
Neil.
there's
You'll
gonna
be
be
all
plenty.
right.
Yeah.
So I didn't get here at the beginning, so I assume that we can't meet up again in 2 weeks' time.
No, Susan. So yeah, he's
That's what I thought Boris said.
yeah.
It's July.
Yeah, so July. So at the moment, as it stands, Monday the 19th of July will be our first rehearsal together. All right. And we also said about the survey. Thank you to everyone who did that. 28 people said yes. 3 maybe, 3 no's. So that's great. So we're really, really.
I am coming back, but I can't remember if I did it or not. I've had too much going on.
Don't worry, Denise. It's fine. I think you definitely replied. I remember seeing yours on there. Yeah. It's great. Yeah, I'm very, very relieved that you all want to still come back. I was a little bit worried sending that out, but please. Yeah, great.
Depends on the quality of the warm-ups, Chris.
Does it? What, as in
Yeah.
being shockingly bad or shockingly good or too hard work? Got to get that balance right. Pressure. All right, Isabel said bye-bye. So, yeah, go on.
Are you getting excited about the wedding at last?
We were, and then it got a little bit less exciting because of the restrictions thing, but we're still hoping, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it's clearer way forward. Like you've had your
Yeah.
first dress fitting now, haven't you?
Yeah.
And
Oh, right.
because Freya's having a dress specially made, so that's going nicely. I don't know much about it.
Where are
obviously.
you getting your dress made then, Chris?
My dress. Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
It's very pretty.
yeah, I've got a very pretty dress.
It matches his eyes.
We've got plenty of wigs if you need them, Chris.
Ah, Phil, thank you.
Are you all in white as well, Chris?
Oh, they're white. No, we're going. We're having dark blue suits and brown brogues is what I'll be wearing.
Have we discussed what the choir are wearing?
No, we haven't.
Clothes, darling, clothes.
Yeah, just your
Well, I'd kind of gathered that.
just come as you would.
I won't be singing Take Me Down to Naked in Rain. I know you also.
I am refusing to wear black. When I go into a wedding, I will not be wearing black.
I'm not going to ask you to
No,
wear black.
Please just wear
No.
whatever you would wear to a wedding. It's
Yeah,
fine.
please. Yeah.
It's not choir stuff then.
No.
Goodness.
No way.
I didn't know whether they're going to sneak in a bit of turquoise or something.
No, you're there to enjoy yourselves as well.
Yeah, you're invited to the party, so just dress as if you were, as you would to
Any wedding
a reception,
invitation, yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
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 I've got 2 weddings in 1 month, so.
So does that mean 2 dresses or 1?
Yes, whichever way they go to first, I've got to be very careful not to tear it. So. That's good. Anyway,
Yeah.
Lovely.
so fingers crossed for everything. So I'm sure Boris said if things do calm down, they might ease restrictions earlier. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
he-
Yeah.
He's also said,
You'll be alright for August anyway.
yeah,
I'm going to
He said more than 30 can meet as long as it's socially distant.
Yeah, depends on the venue and that kind of stuff as well. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
he does. He does.
Yeah.
But this
We always have 30 people outside as it is, so
yeah.
I think there's 130 people coming in and then they go off to the house and another 30 come in.
We'll take it to a different shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be
If
all
it's
right.
raining inside, that's when the problem comes, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
June's going to keep her distance from me anyway.
Oh,
All right, guys. So
are we all double vaccinated?
Not yet. I've got my first one on Wednesday.
Hey, that's great.
I could have had my second one on my birthday. I decided against
So I'm having my second one on the Wednesday before we get married. So 3 days before we get married. So first one I had no reaction to it apart from a bruised arm. So I'm really, really hoping that means that I'll be all right for the second one.
That's my second last week. So I think most of us are more mature people.
Yes,
Yeah,
the babies that haven't had it done.
Dan's the young one.
Yes.
You wouldn't know it. I've got so many greys coming.
Oh.
It's a lockdown on.
Full of grace.
Would that be 50 Shades of them then?
No. It's white.
I'm going to move myself down.
All right, then, guys. Been great chatting. Thank you very much for tonight. For keeping it going in your sport. Thank you. We'll see you all 2 weeks. All right, guys. Bye. 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 Bye, YouTube. No, wrong button. Bye.